Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So we covered this earlier on Nerd Theory, and to my surprise, the reporter for Magic Radio actually went on to bring up my fan fiction from, I think, like 4 or 5 years ago. And for me, obviously, is like Hayden and Ewan being, big staples of my life and growing up. I mean, obviously, of course, that's not Ewan, unless, maybe in like 20 years on the other side there. But they actually hear about my fan fiction, so maybe, who knows, they went home and checked it out. I don't know. But anyways, if you haven't checked it out, please go ahead and watch What If Anakin Liked Sand. You might get a kick out of it. This is one of my earlier videos, I think 4 or 5 years ago. But let's go ahead and watch the interview, or at least part of it, and you can get my reaction to it. This is my third time seeing it, so anyways.
One of my favourite romantic cinematic moments is Anakin talking about sand. There's a theory out there that he wouldn't have turned to the dark side if he liked sand. What are your thoughts on that?
Theory.
So, okay, two things. Obviously, my fan fiction, but also that video that I made randomly about a month or month and a half ago about how that meme has ruined an otherwise really important scene in Star Wars. The meme about Anakin, I don't like sand, it's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets her. It's like that. I feel like that. I'm just repeating my words essentially in that video. That meme has kind of ruined an otherwise quite impactful and sad scene. His hate for sand, came from his life being a slave on Tatooine, and Watto, and his mother was a slave, and everything around him was surrounded by sand. He was surrounded by sand in general, and so his association with sand is, slavery, his mother dying, the sand people, of course, everything negative in his world. Oppression, control, and lack of freedom, and just being a boy. He couldn't just be a kid. So while the meme is funny, I feel like there's a lot that can be captured from that one scene that really drives home so much pain in Anakin's heart that you can see in his actual contempt for sand, which Hayden is going to explain eloquently, quite eloquently here.
I've always understood his contempt for sand. Growing up on a desert planet and that upbringing that he had. He was a slave from a young age, and I mean some bad memories there for sure. And then going back looking for his mom, and all the stuff with the Tusken Raiders. So sand represents a very sort of negative thing for him. Yeah, I mean everything could have been a little bit different, I suppose. I don't know.
Would have gone on holiday to the beach.
To the beach.
Not gone to the dark side. Maybe they're
Put
right.
his feet up, chilled out.
Yeah, umbrella.
But it is so funny because this video has almost 2 million views. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta
Wow.
see this. Yeah.
Do you guys ever read fan
Dude.
theories?
Not so much.
No. I have watched some of the people breaking down the teaser trailer for this and the second trailer, the proper trailer, and that's quite amusing. Just because so many people have got so many different ideas about who's going to be in it, what characters are coming into it, where the story goes, and mainly they're wrong. So it's quite funny to watch.
You're just sitting there like, ha ha ha, I know the truth.
So obviously these guys are super busy. I doubt they've seen my channel or any of my vids, but if Hayden does come across my channel, I hope he sees the years of support that I've had for him, and reads the comments under the videos about him. Hayden, if you do end up watching this, long shot, but please check out my video, how Hayden Christensen played Anakin perfectly. And I feel like that video in itself has over 2 million views now, and it explains a lot of the bullshit remarks that people would make about Hayden, and it kind of goes over why he acted the way he did, or at least why I believe, with all my watching of the behind the scenes, of reading the making of books, and of course studying George Lucas and the things he said, and like the director's commentary and stuff for the prequels as well, and how he actually portrays Anakin and evolves into Darth Vader. There are many reasons why Anakin or Hayden acted the way he did, and I feel like a lot of people may have that has slipped by them or gone over their head. So anyways, check out the video. I'm definitely, a fanboy for these two. They had a big impact on my childhood, and I'm very excited to see Kenobi, and I hope it's going to be everything that, the youthful teenage versions of ourselves, and even before that, hope it's going to be. That being said, very happy these guys are back in Star Wars. I'm overjoyed that they're getting the love that they always should have gotten. I hope Ahmed Best can feel that love too. And I was there at Celebration 2019 in Chicago when the crowd went absolutely insane for him at the 20th anniversary for The Phantom Menace. And so I'm just happy that now finally, you know, us who were fans watching these guys as kids, we're now grown up. We can support them and appreciate them, and now we set the tone. And all the ones who bullied them and everything are just like a bunch of old grumpies. So whether you like the prequels or not, let's make sure that we support the actors because they're just doing their jobs. And in this case, I feel like Hayden did a fantastic job playing Anakin Skywalker. He is the main character of Star Wars. He is the chosen one. And he's going to knock it out of the park, I think, when it comes to Kenobi. So onwards and upwards, only a few more days left. Hope you enjoyed this vid, and if you haven't seen my fanfiction, What If Anakin Liked Sand, you may get a laugh. And if you want another one, What If Obi-Wan Did Take the Death Sticks? So there's a few funny ones like that out there. So have a great day. Until the next video, remember, the Force will be with you always.